Hello everybody, Bump the Dog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen Nuzlocke. Sorry about not posting a video yesterday. I suppose I should have mentioned this in the first episode, but this is not going to be a daily series. I'll be posting this probably every other day or whenever I can. Starting tomorrow, I won't be able to post anything for a little while anyway, because I'm going to be having my upper wisdom teeth removed, and I probably won't be up for recording this, so expect a delay there. But without any further ado, last time we got our starter, Jordan, and captured Jewel, the Rattata on Route 1. Just like I said I would, I went ahead and healed my Pokemon between parts, so let's go ahead and get moving. Let's head to Vermilion City. Once again, it's going to stutter a bit, but I now know that that's not a problem in the video, having edited the last part. So, I forgot to do something here. After this battle, I'm going to go ahead and, I probably should be using Ember for the same type of attack bonus. But, yeah, I definitely should have been using Ember. I'm going to go ahead and switch Jewel up front, because Jewel's not ready to grind on her own. But I want to be able to get some switch grinding in whenever I encounter a Pokemon. Although that's might not amount to anything, because I want Jordan up front when I'm capturing new Pokemon. So I'm not going to open this part and sit here and grind too much. So actually, a level 2 Pidgey. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Not a good start. Let's switch. But yeah, I don't intend to cut too. I didn't mention this in the last part, but I don't intend to cut very much from this playthrough, because not that I'm paranoid or that I think anyone's going to doubt me on this or not believe me, but I want to go ahead and show that as much as possible that this run is genuine. I'm not cheating or in any way at any point, so I don't want to cut anything out. So during grinding sessions, like before I leave Vermilion City, after I get my next 2 encounters, I'm going to have one. I'm going to just grind, I'm going to speed up the footage, and then I'll stop where I finished. I'm not going to battle Blue yet. I forgot to look up how high his Pokemon are at this point in the next encounter with him. I think his highest is level 9, but I'm not entirely positive, so I'm not going to risk it. This game is kind of unique in that I think that's the only time in the Pokemon series that a rival battle is completely optional. If this were Emerald or one of the Gen 3 games or 4 games, I would have bought 10 Pokeballs here, because you get a Premier Ball for free, and that's just one extra chance. But I'll just get 5 for now. One thing that's very important: if you are playing a Nuzlocke, you definitely want to get antidotes as soon as possible. I'll just be getting 3 for now, but antidotes are a serious killer. So many Pokemon get lost because you forget to bring antidotes with you and get poisoned too far away from a Pokemon Center. You really don't want that to happen. Potions are also a must-have. And that leaves us pretty much dirt poor. I could afford another Pokeball, but I'm going to keep what little money I have left. So, I just want to get this out of the way. Go fast. There's, this old man here. I forgot to show him up when I was up here earlier in the last part, but, this guy's just sort of laying in the middle of the road and blocking the path because he hasn't had his coffee. I think in the original version it was, alcohol, but I'm not sure. Well now, I had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, Oak already told me all this. Yes, I do know how to catch Pokemon. I've already caught one. I do love the super effective comic. Makes fun of this guy. He's sort of really crazy and sort of senile, I guess. And mad. I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind. But yeah, day after tomorrow, or I guess for you guys it would be tomorrow because I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow. I'm going to be getting my upper wisdom teeth removed, and that means I'm not going to be able to record videos for a little while anyway. So, sorry about that, but there's going to be a bit of a pause between this episode and the next one. Got a potion. Alright, so at this point we have 2 more routes to go to. We have route, what is this, 26? 22. I don't know why I kept thinking it was 26 or 16. It's 22. So, let's go ahead and hope for a Mankey, I guess. We got one. It occurs to me I probably shouldn't have Jewel out front, though. That was probably not a very good move. That gives him a free head. I have some potions if it comes to that, though. Besides, this is a level 2 Mankey. Alright, so this is really nice. If I can catch this and not kill it, then I can use it against Brock. Come on, don't get a crit, don't get a crit. No! That wasn't even a crit, what? Hang on, what, just... Well... Great start, huh? He wasn't even halfway down. What was that killed him? Well, that's this route gone, and that means I don't get a Mankey. That's wonderful. Shoot, what would I do against Brock then? I guess the best thing I could do is grind to level 14 with my Charmander and use Metal Claw, and just spam potions when I did it. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, this is how my Nuzlocks tend to go when I'm playing single player. I just tend to screw up a whole bunch at the beginning. It's especially bad in the randomized Nuzlocke because you get a whole bunch of early Pokemon that you just can't catch with regular Pokeballs. Ah, and here we get to see our Dupes Clause for the first time. So, a little bit of more in-depth explanation. The Dupes Clause, as I mentioned in Part 0 and I think Part 1, means that if I ever... Since this is my first encounter, so normally I would have to catch this or else miss out on the route. But since I already have a Rattata, I'm actually allowed to just leave, and I'm gonna run away just because I usually do that. I'm actually gonna, while I'm thinking about it, pull out Jordan and try again. So that means that doesn't count as my first encounter, and I get to try again until I find something that I don't have, or until I find 3 Rattatas. This is already a wonderful start. Oh, please don't tell me I'm gonna have to play this with 2 Rattatas. That would be awful. Come on, anything but a Rattata. Anything but a Rattata. No! And there's another female Rattata too. Well. Well, that's the breaks, I guess. So because of I put a limit on my Dupes Clause. I said I keep trying until I either get a new Pokemon or until I am on my 3rd encounter. This is my 3rd encounter on this route. It's still a Rattata, so I have to either catch it or miss out on the route. And as pointless as it is to have 2 Rattatas, it's better to have 2 Rattatas than just 1. So let's go ahead and try to catch this. I wonder why Jordan seems to do more damage on a second hit than his first one. I wonder what's going on there. I'm sure you guys have figured it out by now, but I'm not that familiar with the mechanics of Pokemon. I know a lot of basics. I know about... I also know about IVs and EVs, but I don't know like all the calculations that go into battling. So this is our second female Rattata. I will name her Jasmine. Hasn't this just been a wonderful start? Oh boy. At least, even at my type of disadvantage, at least I can use Charmander's Metal Claw later. And just use that. So before I head back to town, there's one more encounter I want to try for. In Petalburg Wood, or Petalburg, wow. I'm so used to Emerald. This is not Petalburg Wood, this is, Viridian Forest, I think that's what this place is called? Yes, Viridian Forest. This isn't Petalburg, Petalburg's in Hoenn. So I just want to try for an encounter here and see what we have. I think I've mentioned this before, but any area that has its own... Oh, Caterpie! I'll go with a Caterpie. I think I mentioned this in the first video, the episode 0, but any area that has its own name is a separate encounter, which means that Route 2 and Viridian Forest are both their own encounters, but after Viridian Forest, you end up back in an area called Route 2, so you don't get another Pokemon after Viridian Forest. That means this is my last Pokemon I can encounter before I battle Brock. Caterpies are really nice. Well, okay, their evolution is really nice. I mean, Butterfree is a very handy utility Pokemon because it gets Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, Stun Spore. It gets Confusion, I think. I think it starts with Confusion after it evolves. It's just a really nice Pokemon to have with you. And then if you teach it Aerial Ace, it's also a big help against Koga later down the road if you can keep it alive that long. Because Koga loves to spam Minimize. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Yes, I would love to give a nickname to it. So it's another female Pokemon. I'm getting a lot of these. What to name this? Okay, so I've decided I'll call her Joy. Because Butterfree, Butterfly, Happiness, you know. So... we got Joy the Caterpie. Well, I just turned! I literally just turned! And now we have a Weedle. I only turned! Come on! I'm a little disappointed, but I would have loved to have a Pikachu, too. That would have been really nice for the second gym. Okay, so, that's all of our encounters for now. So I'm gonna head back and heal, and then I'm going to go ahead and start grinding because I'm gonna want to try to get all my party members up to about the same level, up to about level 8, where Jordan is. While I'm at it, I'm also gonna look up and see what level Blue's team is in the next rival battle, so that I can know what level to grind to in order to battle him. I think it's 9, but I don't want to make a mistake here. Okay, I'm back. I just looked up Blue's team. It's going to be at level 9, so I'm going to grind to about there, and I'll see you at the end of this. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. I don't know what kind of music I'll use for this, but I'm sure I'll think of something. So yeah, see you when I'm finished grinding. got here? What we got here? Yeah! First evolution of the run. I just wanted to slow it down so you guys could see that this little part, then let the grinding continue. Okay, we're done grinding, and that took entirely too long. So long, in fact, that part of the grinding video actually corrupted. Having gone back to check on it after I broke it up into segments, part of the grinding process has been completely removed. Luckily, it was not a part of it where anything important happened. It wasn't the part where Joy evolved, or I don't think in that part that I lost, either of my Rattatas learned Quick Attack, although I could be wrong about that part. But yeah, I'm finished grinding to level 9. As you can see, Jewel and Jasmine both learned Quick Attack. Jordan still hasn't learned anything new, but that's because he hasn't leveled up very much. He was already really high up there. He's like level 8 when I started. And of course, Joy, having evolved, has learned Harden. Over the course of grinding, I burned all but one of my antidotes and had a very close call with Jewel. I didn't want to waste my last antidote and made sure and walked carefully back after I got poisoned and managed to make it to Nurse Joy with 1 health left. So I wouldn't have let her die. I would have, if I felt like I was too far away, I would have used my last antidote, or at the very least used a potion. But that was pretty close. Now that I'm level 9 though, that was like really long grinding. Like, I did not expect it to take nearly that long. It took me like almost an hour. I'll see what I can do to splice that down and speed it up. And hopefully that won't be like half the video in and of itself. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and battle Blue and then not do anything else this episode. I don't anticipate a hard fight with Blue. I'll open with Jewel just because why not? And switch to to Jordan if needed. I want to keep Jasmine and Joy on standby for his Squirtle. So yes, let's go ahead and fight our rival for the second time. Hey, Jeff! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guards won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? And we get to fight him. So, he has 2 Pokemon, both level 9. That's why I granted level 9 before I came here, is because I wanted to be on par with him. Now, this is not a level cap thing. I could have grinded past him. I'm not restricted by the rules. But I really didn't want to do any more grinding than I had to for this. I mean, already it was taking so long. Man, that did like 9 damage. Ow. Shoot, I'll risk it. I mean, I hope you didn't get a crit, though. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Okay, let's switch. That was risky. I shouldn't have done that, but I don't want to, why did I switch to Jasmine? I should have switched to Jordan. Great, that may mean that I'm screwed here. No, I have potions, so... I just don't want to switch to Jordan for his Squirtle. How much damage is it going to do? Let's use a potion. Not as much damage as his Pidgey did, but still enough damage to be worrying. Why did I do that? Should I have used a potion there? Oh! Yes, I should have. Jasmine, no! Wow, I'm like last hit left. That is our first casualty. I hope he didn't have any potions. Let's switch to Joy. Switched, or at least used a potion. Well, I'm not even at the first gym yet! And that is why I hate crits. That's what always happens to me. Every single time, whenever I lose a Pokemon, it's always because I risk one more hit, don't quite kill them, and then they get a critical hit on me. That's like every death I've ever gotten in any Nuzlocke I've ever tried. So, yeah. Man. At least it was one of my Rattatas. I can at least say that much. Like, I don't want to lose any of my Pokemon, but at least it was one of my Rattatas, so... At the very least, I didn't, like... I still have one. And the worst part about that is just the knowledge that that was completely optional. I did not have to do that. In fact, now that I've lost a Pokemon, it instantly made it not worth it. It was Jasmine I lost, right? I wasn't... Let me look real fast. Yeah, Jasmine. Well, it was fun while it lasted, Jasmine. I don't know, that makes our, first casualty of the run. Dang. Well, hasn't this just turned out so great so far? I'm so glad I decided to do this. Well, I don't know how long this video is going to be, so, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you on the next part, where I hopefully don't die horribly. See you all then!